This guy's comparing the French league to the Premier League. Scoring 28 in the French league
goals
is not the same as scoring 23 in the Premier League. Showed by Lukaku and Ronaldo. They scored 30 in Serie A. They came to here, scored 18 and less. We're back with an episode that I've been looking forward to the most. Basically, this is the episode.
This episode is for Baha. You know, like, when it says wink twice if you need help. Right now, me and Abs, you can't even see Abs. He's been tied up.
The teacher.
Baha's tied him up.
No, but let's be real. For those of you who've been watching the podcast and have been with us since
we needed to do this episode.
We did a Premier League team of the season so far, and we said we will look back and see who's still in the team at the end of the season. And now, because the Champions League went so mad, we thought we're going to make it a team of the season.
Yeah, I think
not exclusive to the Premier League, to the whole of European football.
Because of the way the quarter-final and the semi-final of the Champions League games went, we can't just keep it Prem, our team of the season.
And because the Prem team got spanked on the way, two of them,
Spanked. They got schooled.
Schooled.
Absolutely schooled in the Champions League.
So obviously, if you're new to the channel, if you haven't subscribed yet, please do subscribe. Turn on that notification bell. The content is just going to get better and better and better.
If you're not already, follow us on TikTok as well.
Yeah, TikTok pops. Our TikTok. The teacher who's behind the camera, he's getting so creative with it now. It's unreal. We can't believe, we never knew he had this talent inside him. And now...
We always refer to him as a G, and that means genius.
Are you going to say something, teacher? Because he's just nodding his head. He's like, these guys...
Get on with it, lad.
Huh? Get on with it.
Get on with it, lad.
Yeah, the longer this goes on...
There's another one of those accents as well, in case you were wondering.
Mr. Accents there. Right, so let's go. Nominees, yeah? There's only one nominee for the keeper. We had in our Premier League team of the season so far, in January, we had Alisson in. Unfortunately, Alisson, you've dropped off a little bit. Courtois is going to take this. We're not even going to debate it. I'll
tell you what put me off Alisson being number one keeper, because all season I've been picking Alisson. Season I've been saying Alisson as the number one.
Go on.
In the Champions League final, he was doing some weird shit, man. Like, he was running out randomly, trying to head the ball. I'm thinking, stay on your line. You got your defenders there. There's no need for you to do this.
So right, let's move along, right? So we're going to need to wrap this one up as quickly as possible. So nominees for the centre-back position, Rüdiger stays up there. Alaba is going to be added to that. Diaz, they're three.
Yeah.
Trent, I think, takes right back full stop. Yeah?
Yep.
And then left back has to be Cancelo, if there is a left back.
Okay.
Not Reece James. Why not Reece James?
You want to put Reece James in
right
there?
Back. Why wouldn't you? Because
Trent has just been elite. Simple. He's been elite, more elite, and he wasn't injured for a bit, so his numbers definitely look better. But to me, that right foot, when they've needed it, he's pulled it out the bag.
It's a wand. It is a wand.
It got him close to the Premier League title. If we are going to have a right back, we haven't even decided on the formation yet, but we're going to have to do that pretty quickly. In the midfield, I think Rodri stands out as a midfielder, as a CDM, centre defensive midfielder. Yep. And then you've got Modrić, Kevin De Bruyne, Bernardo, Silva. They're the other guys who are there or thereabouts. I don't think anyone else competes with them at that level. Yeah. You think? I missed out CDM, by the way, another centre defensive midfielder. Casemiro. They're the nominees. Up top, we've just got a number of mad players. We've got Son, who scored, I think, 23 goals, got the golden boot, helped his team get to fourth. Mbappe scored 28 goals in the French league. 17 assists as well in the French league. Won that league. Lewandowski, who scored in 34 games, 35 goals, 3 assists.
34 goals in 35 games.
No, 35 goals in 34. More goals than games, bro, in the Bundesliga. 13 goals in 10 matches in the Champions League. Are you mad? Benz had unreal numbers, probably contender of Ballon d'Or. Ronaldo scored in 30 games in the Prem. He actually ended up scoring 18 goals as well as a 36-year-old man.
36.
And scored 6 goals in the Champions League as well. If he stayed in the Champions League,
he probably would have got more.
He probably would have got a lot more. And then you've got Salah as well. Mo Salah, who was joint top scorer, got to all the finals, got to every final he could have done this season. Obviously, one of the contenders of Ballon d'Or again.
Club level and international level.
Yeah, mad.
So you have to respect it.
This guy got to every single final.
Every single final he could have potentially got to as a player, domestically or with his country, he achieved that. So whether he won them or not, that's still a wow.
So we need to cut some...
Same with Mane, by the way.
I've got Vinicius here just because of his impact. I don't think numbers-wise he's anywhere near.
No.
But we need to cut some players out here. We've got Mane as well, who did bits, but I think we can cut him out already. I think we've got to decide whether we want Mbappe or Son in the team. That is the first debate. That is the most important debate. I think we can't...
I think the first thing that you need to debate is what formation you're going to do before you do anything else.
For me, we pick the best players and the formation works around them. That's me, innit? That's how I like to do it.
Obviously, up front, you were going to have Lewandowski and Benz. Them two.
They have to be there.
They have to be there.
Not Ronaldo.
Not Ronaldo.
No.
Ronaldo basically
Unfortunately,
carried the team.
I
himself.
appreciate that, but scoring 35 goals in 34 games and 13 goals in the Champions League from Lewandowski is unreal.
It's unreal.
But then what's even more unreal is if you look at
Benzema scored
stats.
15 goals in the Champions League and he scored 27 in La Liga and won both as well. Yeah. And it's a lot harder to win La Liga than it is to win the Bundesliga. And I would say it's a lot harder to finish finish first in La Liga than sixth in the Prem if you're Man U. Man U flopped.
Also,
not on Ronaldo didn't flop, but Man U did flop.
Also, in the latter stages of the Champions League, Ben scored a hat-trick against Chelsea. He scored did he score a hat-trick against PSG as well?
Listen.
And then he played excellently against Man City. Right? And then
you guys should have seen what the teacher was doing there.
God.
You guys should have seen what the teacher was doing there.
But he nearly broke his back.
Yeah.
But yeah, all I'm saying is Ben's and Lewandowski's levels have just been like, that's like, yo, can you remember when Messi and Ronaldo were untouchable?
Yeah.
This was one of those seasons for Lewandowski and Benzema.
Yeah.
They were just, they've set a standard now. Like next season, they've challenged many players now. Like, can you come and do this?
Yeah.
Can you do what we did last season? And for that reason, I think them two are 30s up top.
Honourable mention then goes to Ronaldo. He's gone. Salah has to be in. I think Salah's still maintaining the levels of... He's not scoring the same goals as them two, but gameplay-wise, he's dominated.
We've said this already. Like he was the best player in the Champions League final.
Yeah.
As a standalone, if you were to go in on individual performances, his performance was the best in the Champions League out of all 22 players.
True.
Even though Courtois got man of the match, Salah played better than him.
I would say so.
Yeah.
I would say so. So there we go. So then, are we getting Mbappe or Son in? Let's ask this: which one would you have in?
Mbappe all day long.
What makes you say that?
The way he played in the latter stages of the Champions League, he played as an individual. He was excellent.
He was PSG's best player by far.
Excellent.
But would you not say that Son picking up that form later on in the season, scoring 23 goals, which is the best he's ever scored in the Prem, getting his team Tottenham to 4th from 7th, which looked impossible.
How many goals did Mbappe score this season?
28 in the league.
How old is Mbappe right now?
What, 22 or something like that?
22. So Son's best season at age of, how old is
No.
Son now?
Whoa.
I'm just saying.
This guy's comparing the French league to the Premier League. Scoring 28 in the French league
goals
is not the same as scoring 23 in the Premier League. Showed by Lukaku and Ronaldo. They scored 30 in Serie A. They came to here, scored 18 and less for Lukaku.
Lukaku didn't score double figures, did he?
I don't even know if he did.
He didn't, did he?
So that's what we're saying. So
what I'm
leagues
saying
are different, innit?
Okay, what I'm saying to you is this, right?
Come on,
I'm going Mbappe.
You're going to...
Hands down, has to be Mbappe.
I think as an individual,
I think
as
the
an individual,
talent that Mbappe is, right?
Yeah.
Okay, and another thing is this. Another point I want to make is this: there were top clubs fighting for Mbappe. Liverpool, they were negotiating with him. Same as Real Madrid were negotiating for Mbappe. Not one big club, even a club that's just below the big clubs, has come in for Son.
But they should, in my opinion.
No, I know that's what I'm saying, but it's just...
I'm not on about how expensive they are.
No,
but
it's not
the
about the
season
price.
they've had.
I
think Son's been unreal. Without Son, Tottenham aren't dreaming of Champions League football.
Who would you rather have in your team? Like, if you had a choice, if you had the option right now to have any player in your team, would you have Mane? Would you have Son? Or would you have Mbappe in your team?
I think it'd be a good toss up between Mbappe and Son for me. Honestly,
you would actually think about going for. You would actually
They
consider
bring something different. Mbappe is the individual.
You know,
Son is both-footed team player, can score goals from outside the box, inside the box. He's a really smart player.
As is Mbappe. Who would you choose?
It's a hard one, because if you're thinking about actual player and you put all personality and all that malarkey into it, I definitely wouldn't pick Mbappe. but
So you don't like his personality?
I don't
No,
like
he
his
doesn't like his
personality.
character
I
as a
don't like his
person.
character.
Yeah,
And I don't like the way
his
that he
attitude
goes.
and
Yeah,
things
his
like that,
attitude
yeah.
and stuff, which is fair
Which
enough.
I agree. Son's attitude
Is
and
mad.
as a
Like,
person,
he's a nice
person,
guy.
he's
He's
a
a very
lovely,
good guy.
nice
He's very
guy.
good.
As a
yeah.
professional,
However-
Professional.
you
He's
can
an
tell.
excellent professional. You can tell.
However, you can't not.
Bro.
Say, Mbappe is probably the one I'd take.
If I was a club and I said, who would you sign? I'd obviously sign Mbappe because you've got longevity. He can still improve from this point on. The guy is worth a lot more. Like if you could just have any player in the world right now, I'd probably still choose Mbappe. That's not the conversation we're having. The conversation is player of the season. Personality aside, I don't mind Mbappe's personality. The guy has won a World Cup at 19 and was one of the best players in the World Cup. The guy's an amazing player. I'm not here arguing against him. I'm just saying what Son has achieved, he's surpassed expectation, whereas Mbappe
Once.
this season,
So once, yeah.
but Mbappe's team has done less than what's expected with the players he's playing with.
Yeah, but this is
With
not- this is not- this is not
Di
best-
Maria,
we're not-
Neymar, Verratti. His team, a player of the season. Yeah,
It's player of the season, not which teams would you have in your top 10 list
but-
of best teams.
but what
It's
I'm saying
player of
is,
the
if he
season.
played in a lesser
A player
team,
of the
if he
season,
played in Tottenham, would he score 23 goals? That's the question you're
Mbappe.
asking. And if you say yes, then you might as well go Mbappe. There you
Do
go.
you think Mbappe will score
If he played in Tottenham this season,
this season
yeah, would he score 23 goals
23 goals? I reckon he would have
in the
scored
league,
more.
in the Premier League?
Yeah, I think he would have scored more.
Okay, well, Son's not scoring more than that. Not Son. Ronaldo, Messi's not scoring more than. I said Messi. Salah hasn't scored more than that this season, and he plays for Liverpool.
Yeah,
Which
but
is a better
I
team.
think Mbappe
So
could.
would score more.
But Salah had a massive
Okay.
dip after he
Okay.
lost that final
Obviously-
AFCON and he got
Am I
depressed. You know what I mean?
outvoted, yeah?
Because
Am I
Mane didn't.
outvoted?
No, I don't mind Son being in the team. I'm just having a discussion here.
Okay.
Don't get upset.
So that's if we're choosing one of them. Yeah.
One second. What was Abs going to say? He was going to say something twice and you cut him off twice.
Go on.
I don't know. But from what you're saying, Baha, it makes more sense to put Mbappe in the team.
It sound okay. Fair enough. Let's do it this way. Yeah. Let's get rid of either. Let's say none of them deserve to be in the team.
This is how much
Yeah?
of an imbecile he is.
No.
If it's not his
Because
way,
do they-
it's
all
the
right.
highway.
Can I ask a different question? Does one of them two, let's say Mbappe, deserve to be in the team more than Kevin De Bruyne, more than
No.
Modrić,
No.
more than Casemiro?
No.
No? Okay, then they're gone. That's it. Simple. We make it simple for ourselves. Yeah. I'll pick the team. Can I pick the team? We've got it.
Go on, no problem.
Courtois, number one,
Yeah.
keeper. Centre backs we haven't decided yet, but I'm gonna go for Alaba and Diaz.
Yeah, but I tell you why I will say I agree with that.
Yeah?
Can you remember the tackle Alaba did on Mbappe, where Mbappe smacked his head against the ground and he was out for 10 minutes? He was dazed.
I
Did
don't
you see
remember.
that tackle? You know that tackle there? I thought, wow, this guy.
Sergio Ramos
He's
was
just-
inside Alaba at the time. One of them ones. Sergio Ramos' soul came into Alaba.
Listen to me now. Mbappe went and a literal smack against the grass.
And that is the type of tackle that Rüdiger would actually make. The guy who's not getting in.
Yeah.
Rüdiger, do you know what? Rüdiger didn't achieve much, even though he was the best player at Chelsea, probably. He didn't achieve much with Chelsea.
Not this past season, he didn't.
this past season.
But his
as a
overall,
player-
as a player,
As a player, I would say he should be in this team.
listen, he was in that Germany World Cup winning team as well, I think.
Yeah. No, he wasn't.
You sure he
We
wasn't
had
on the
a look.
bench?
We had a look. Either way, are we happy with that selection? Two
Yeah,
centre backs.
Alaba,
Diaz.
Diaz. Yeah.
Fantastic. Fantastic.
So Trent,
Trent has to be in.
Okay.
Yeah? Right back. Left back, Cancelo. No left back in the world could even come close, in my opinion.
Yeah.
True?
Yeah.
Because it's just true baller. CDM, Rodri's not been selected. So we all agree?
look, the reason why Rodri's
Go
not
on.
been selected is because
Because he was very instrumental
No,
in the league win.
I'll tell you what,
Even on
yeah.
the final day, he's got a crucial
Listen,
goal.
I'll tell you
What a
something
baller.
now. I'll tell you what won Man City the league is when they were playing Liverpool. Fabinho was about to score. He slid and he blocked.
You're reminding me of that.
He blocked.
You're reminding me of that performance.
He blocked. That's the equivalent of him scoring 3 hat-tricks throughout the season. That one block against Fabinho where the goal was open. The keeper wasn't even, I don't know where the keeper went. He slid.
Mad. That
He
was
must have
mad.
slid 4 or 5 yards
That
and
was
he
mad.
blocked from
that
Fabinho.
Was, that was.
That won them the title. That was
did
the
win-
difference.
That did. So, and he
So-
scored the goal in the final day
Yeah.
when they needed it.
Yeah.
You're
So-
making me think Rodri.
No,
I love
he-
Rodri.
no, hear me
he
out.
Was in our,
But-
he was also in our team
but
of the season
he
so
was in
far.
the team of the season so far. But when it came to playing against Real Madrid, and this is the same thing why Fabinho's not in, is because Casemiro let them know, listen, lads, I'm your dad. Look at me. Look at me now. I'm the captain now. That was what Casemiro did to them.
But I don't know. Okay. You know what? I'm undecided between
No,
the two.
if you want
I'm undecided.
Rodri in,
I'm undecided.
I'm not going to fight.
I
man.
said
You can have Rodri in
Casemiro.
if
I
you
already
want.
said Casemiro.
But Casemiro won the Champions League.
I already said
And you
Casemiro.
can't get better than that.
5th time, or is it? All right, perfect. Yo, flick of the coin. Casemiro wins that one. Modrić is 100% in. KDB or Bernardo Silva?
KDB.
KDB.
It
Yeah.
has to be KDB.
Has
man.
to be
just
KDB.
for the end,
Do you know why it has to be KDB?
Yeah?
Because we got him in our top 10 midfielders
Yeah.
list as
Has
well.
to be KDB.
No, it's not that.
It
but
is that.
That is
It is
all
that.
his whole
It is
career.
that. It
This
is that.
season, Bernardo has been consistent from start to finish. KDB had stops and starts, but when they needed him at the end,
So then why wasn't David Silva in our Bernardo Silva in our
because he's not
top
been
10
doing
list?
it like
You
Bernardo.
just said KDB had stop start.
This season,
but
this
his overall career
overall
has been
career,
unreal.
KDB is unreal.
No, I think it's got to be
It
KDB.
has to be KDB.
That's fine. If you say that's a different argument to what you were saying before. I would say KDB because he was in the end, he just rose when they needed him. Scored 4 goals in that game. When they really needed him, he made a big difference.
Big difference.
But Bernardo Silva consistently throughout the season was one of the best midfielders in the league, and for City probably was the best midfielder throughout the season. They might even give him I wouldn't be surprised if they did give him player. So on that note, KDB's in with Modrić. Wow. And I think Modrić gives you what Bernardo does as well, that little dribbling in
Is
it.
it just behind him?
So Casemiro is the 6.
Just in front of
them
the-
two either side,
Yeah.
and we're gonna have to play narrow. I think play Benz as almost as a floating 10. Yeah, the link up, and then with Leva and Salah up top.
Yeah.
And what a team of the season that it's.
So Lever and Salah.
Yeah.
And
Ben's
Ben just behind him.
At the tip of the diamond.
Can I just say one thing though?
Go on.
That's team of the season.
Yeah.
But if I was to choose now, I would want Son or Mbappe ahead of Lever. Just because I think it would actually work better in real
that
life.
system, yeah.
In that system,
yeah.
it would work better.
Yeah, it
but
would. And I would prefer Mbappe in that system as well.
no problem. Yeah, no problem. But in terms of achievements wise,
You have to give it to these guys. Lewandowski, listen, you can't. The thing is, I don't
We
really
overlooked him, innit?
I
We
don't
overlooked
really
him.
like
We overlooked
Lewandowski.
him.
I'll
We
be honest with you.
overlooked
I don't really like Lewandowski because I think he's done it like in the German league.
he stayed comfortable, didn't he?
Like,
He was scoring 40
yeah.
goals a season, so he stayed
It's all
doing
right.
it.
He's not really challenged himself,
But
but his goals speak for him, don't they?
okay,
But look, all I'm saying is, look, he struggled to score against Villarreal in the quarterfinal of the Champions League.
it's again toss of a coin.
Do you understand? So, like, I don't know.
Even Ronaldo in that system works better than Lever. I would
Yeah,
say.
100%.
A bit more pace.
Yeah, 100%.
But toss of a coin, Lever gets him because of his
As a
numbers.
finisher, who would you pick, Ronaldo or Lewandowski? Ronaldo.
I don't know.
I would go Ronaldo.
Would you? Okay.
I would.
Okay.
Like I said, I don't really like Lewandowski.
Are we decided, Abdi? The teacher? Lever stays?
Or Mbappe in, or do you want Ronaldo in? Pick now.
Have we noticed?
Pick
Son,
now.
Yeah,
This is
no,
it.
Son was
As
already
the
out.
teacher, the person that gets the highest score is the top of the class, and Lewandowski got
The highest score.
the highest score of goals. So
Fantastic. Yo, you know what? The goal,
He
you
said-
can't
he
lie.
said- he said
Numbers
that.
don't
Yeah,
lie.
yeah, yeah, numbers
Especially
don't
in the
lie.
Champions League, 13 goals.
13 goals.
They don't lie. That's it. Lever's
That's
in.
it. That's the one.
What a team of the season.
If you would choose somebody else over Lewandowski, tell me now, who would you pick? Son or Mbappe when we were having this debate? Who would you pick? I would like to know.
Even in the
Drop us a
midfield, you
comment.
probably
Yeah.
miss someone here or there. Maybe miss someone, but I don't think you can really compete with this team. You couldn't change this team too much. But one or two players, definitely.
Maybe.
Yeah, Bernardo or KDB, I think that's a big question.
I think KDB though.
Casemiro or Rodri is a good question.
Yeah.
So if you have any
I know
difference
we
of
didn't.
opinion,
We didn't even mention like would we have instead of Son or Mbappe, Vinicius maybe.
Vinicius, yeah.
Like we didn't.
Mane,
Mane,
Diaz.
Diaz.
there's a
We
few
didn't
good
really
wings.
give them like the maybe you would say the push. Even Foden, we didn't really mention.
Foden we didn't mention,
Yeah.
yeah.
So like, if you think there's a player that we missed out, drop us a comment. Let us know.
Yeah. And without further ado, see you in the next one. Peace.